Salutations, my patrons. It is Matty here today with a special Patreon exclusive video. Apologies in advance. You may hear a little fiddling and pulling and smashing. That's my puppy being a puppy. He's chewing a toy. Look at him. Look how cute. Look how cute. You stand next to your brother. Yes. Oh, someone loves the camera. Look at you. He's never actually seen a camera before. I've never put him in a video, so he's just kind of like, what is this thing? Good boy. Anyway, I thought it could be a good mix of some ASMR while I do an unboxing of something very special. Something I impulse purchased for a future video as well to kind of justify it, but I'm really excited for this one, and I'm sure, well, why am I acting like it's a secret? You guys can read the title. Yeah, I got a PSP in here, but there's also 50 games. So I don't know what order they're gonna be in. I was really impressed by the price. I got this for $200, which when you account for 50 games, most of them being about $5 bucks each, and the system, which is the limited edition Star Wars one, which I've never had, I just couldn't resist, and then I was like, I gotta make a video to kind of justify it. So let's rip this bad boy open, bought it off of eBay, and see what's inside. So the first thing that's lying on top, we've got the charger, of course, that came with that. We gotta make sure we're able to, you know, actually turn the system on. I've never done an unboxing like this, so this is kind of exciting. So we got that. We've got the PS Vita case. I actually have one of these already, but it's nice of them to give us this because I'm imagining the system is inside, which it indeed is, and there is the PSP in all of its glory. As I said, this is this Darth Vader one, and I've only held a Vita. This is crazy how, I don't want to say small, it's actually still a pretty good size, but what a unique feeling console. I used to think this bad boy here was a speaker, but man, the buttons still feel great. These are a lot better than what I feel on the Nintendo Switch. Man, I'm really excited to crack this thing open. Looks brand spanking new. Couple of scratches around this part here that I don't even think the video can pick up. Just something that I'm noticing personally, but really well cleaned, not too many smudges. They're also kind enough to give me a spare battery, another really helpful piece of equipment. So if I really was in a mega marathon, like let's say I'm on a plane, don't want to charge it, I can just swap out this charged battery already, put the other one inside the case, and then charge them both at a separate time. But you can charge stuff on planes now, so I don't know why you would, but good to have in case one breaks. And inside here, we have 50 games. 50 games. So as we can see, a lot of them came inside here because some of them don't have cases. We'll go through them last because that's going to be kind of a messy part. Let's go through the cases first, which are neatly organized. Like I said, I read most of them and I was sold on most of them already. So we got Burnout Legends. We have Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops Plus. Now this one I've never actually heard of. Ops isn't over yet. Portable Ops is a standalone addition to the award-winning title of the same name, focusing on portable multiplayer experience. Players will be able to enjoy more maps, missions, and recruit a talented crew of war heroes. Huh. So is it online only? I don't know. I've actually never played this one. Peace Walker, one of the very best PSP games ever made. Actually never played this as well. Liberty City Stories. As someone who played and owned a PSP for a while, never got to this one. Really looking forward to playing it. Resistance Retribution. Oh man, love the Resistance series. Would really hope to see this come back one day. All right, let's move on to the next stack. We got Killzone Liberation, another first-person shooter series from PlayStation that I do hope comes back one day. Last one I played was, I think it was called Killzone Mercenary on the Vita. Pretty good game. Curious how a first-person shooter will work on the PSP now, because I'm so accustomed to just having games on the Vita where there's 2 analog sticks. Same thing with the Nintendo Switch, a 2 analog stick handheld experience. So going to a shooter without that will be interesting. Next, we've got God of War, Ghosts of Sparta. Pretty good game. Played this one. We also have a, wait, what? We have 2 copies? We have 2 copies of God of War, Ghost of Sparta. Not a bad deal whatsoever. We have Hot Shots Golf, Open Tee, The Sims 2. They're actually, this month, as I record this, The Sims is free on PS4. But this will be nice because my girlfriend loves The Sims, and personally, I've never played much of it, so I'll be getting a lot of that. Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. This was one of those that when I saw this alongside everything else, I was like, I have to get this, man. Like, this game was one of the first my friend showed me on the PSP where I was like, I got to pick this up. Obviously with the Monster Hunter World hype, I imagine not as impressive nowadays, but still Really great stack once again. Let's keep digging. Justice League Heroes is the first one. For those who aren't aware, Justice League Heroes is kind of the DC ripoff of Marvel Ultimate Alliance, except it wasn't as good. I liked it. I honestly liked it, but last time I played it, I was a kid. I think I was actually not a kid. I was in my freshman year of high school because I remember my brother went away to school and this was the only game I had to play, and I couldn't focus on it because I was sad because my brother left. Lord of the Rings Tactic. Love Lord of the Rings. Have not played this game. Looked up gameplay for it actually when I saw this in the eBay lot, and I was like, man, this actually seems pretty interesting. So I'm going to give that one a whirl. Loco Roco, one of those weirder PSP games. Never got around to it. Same thing with the sequel, of course. Patapon, recently re-released on, of course, the PlayStation 4. I don't mind rhythm games, but I don't really get the hype around this one. And Need for Speed Most Wanted 510. This one, man, was like a must-have on the PSP. I grinded this one out a ton, so can't recommend that one enough. Like I said, this was literally, this lot was like every single game of my childhood and then some, so I'm thrilled to have them here. Rush, never played that one. Looks like a racing game. Rainbow Six Vegas, interesting. I didn't even know this was on the PSP when I saw this, but this will be an interesting one to play. Wasn't a huge Rainbow Six fan growing up. Loved Siege though, so that's pretty good. Oh, my dogs are walking around. Get ready for more noise. Star Wars Battlefront 2, one of the very best games of all time, and Elite Squadron is no snuff. I don't think this one gets enough credit nowadays because everyone's always talking about Battlefront 2 and of course the resurgence of DICE's, but this game is still great. Really like it. Some unique characteristics to it that other Battlefront games don't have. Daxter, I think there's two of these. Yep, and I kind of like having two of these, right? Because we have the Greatest Hits box, but you also have the Black Label, which is a little bit more rare. Greatest Hits are easier to get your hands on, but Daxter sort of explains where Daxter was in between Jack 1 and 2. So if you're really ever curious about the Daxter lore, you can get a taste of that. See, games have been doing this type of stuff for a while. People are just catching up. This was a game that I think came with the PSP at launch, if I remember correctly. If not, it was a must-own. Yeah, as you can see, even on the box here, they had the Matrix mini game. I used to love that as a kid. SOCOM US Navy SEALs Fireteam Bravo 2. We have some other SOCOM games somewhere inside this bunch, but I love SOCOM. My dad and I used to play the heck out of these games. Really hoping that SOCOM comes back one day. And let's continue on with the pile. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. I guess this isn't that great of a game to have now because it's available on so many consoles and it's in HD and you got the final mix of it, but this is kind of special for me to have because I never owned the actual PSP version. Infected. Now, I have no idea what this game was. Oh, it's sticky too, I guess. It says, infect the world through Wi-Fi victories. Soundtrack includes Slipknot, El Nino, Camaria, I don't know what this is. 4 Wi-Fi multiplayer modes, including Mad Cat. Yeah, so this is one of those throwaway games, and the back is sticky. Not a fan of that. SOCOM, US Navy SEALs, Fireteam Bravo 1, and then the favorites version of it. Once again, like to have the Black Label, so no problem with that. We have Ape Escape on the Loose, which I think just recently got re-released, and that's the end of that stack. We're keeping the sticky fucker at the bottom, though. I don't want anything to do with him. All right, last stack before we get into the bag of random games. We have Metal Gear Acid. Man, see, so I didn't... Oh, and there's a second one? What is that? What is Acid? All new gear for your all-new gear. Plane has been hijacked by an unknown terrorist threat, and it's up to Solid Snake to infiltrate the enemy and put an end to this dangerous crisis. Get ready to experience tactical espionage as you plan out your infiltration strategy and accomplish missions in an entirely new Metal Gear game with over 200 moves, 2 playable characters, wireless play mode. I mean, it must be good enough to get a sequel. Assassin's Creed Bloodlines. Do you play as Altair in this one? It looks like you do. For the first time, become a master assassin on the PSP system. So quite interesting. I remember having Assassin's Creed on my DS and beating it in the same day. Lego Indiana Jones, kind of whatever on this one. I don't know. I don't like this game. I think it's really slow and the levels are way too long. That's just me though. And Indiana Jones Staff of Kings. Okay, so I didn't know. I thought that was another Lego game when I saw this on the shelf. I really liked the Lego, or I liked the Indiana Jones games though. The one on the Xbox particularly I liked. Don't know if this is the same one. If it is, we're in luck, man. All right, now we've got the UMDs. Hopefully the focus will do the job. We've got Reflex MTV or MX ATV, so a racing game. We've got, what the hell is this? Dragoneer's Aria. This is from NIS America, so quite honestly, that's a rare one. What in the world is this one? This one says Innocent Life from Natsumi. I don't know, man, but hey, here's one that's recognizable. This is Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, one of the very best ever PSP games. We also got Midnight Club. We got Hannah Montana. What the fuck? What is this doing here? Rock Out the Show. Yeah, so that's getting traded in. Dungeon Siege Throne of Agony. We have Dark Stalkers from Capcom, Lumines, and Ratchet & Clank Size Matters. This was a really good one. Like this one a lot. Grand Theft Auto, Vice City Stories. We have Little Big Planet on the PSP. We have Thrillville. Really like Thrillville growing up on the PS2. We have P2. I think it's a surfing game if I remember correctly. Not sure. We have Grand Theft Auto Chinatown. Rockstar used to grind out games, man. Now they don't nowadays. It's like really rare. We have the non-greatest hits edition of Crisis Core as well. So some gems within the non-cased games. Fortunately, most of the really good ones, the ones that I like, are cased. But as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, quite the haul, all of these games. We've got 50 plus games and a system, limited edition, battery, charger, all right here. I hope you guys enjoyed something a little different for the Patreon. I really appreciate your guys' support, and hopefully I'll see you guys for another unboxing sometime in the future with some nostalgia stuff. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.